To this day.
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 What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Get this. Deontay Wilder may take a psychedelic potion to help decide whether to retire from boxing. Okay. Deontay Wilder has made no plans to fight since his trilogy bout with Tyson Fury last October and is considering taking a psychedelic potion to help decide whether or not to retire from boxing. Deontay Wilder has revealed that he is considering taking a psychedelic potion to help him make his decision whether or not to retire from boxing. The Bronze Bomber is weighing up doing ayahuasca, a South American brew. I know I said that wrong. In order to go on a spiritual journey to develop if he will return to the ring. Wilder last fought, of course, with Tyson Fury October 9th, losing an 11th round KO. Now 36, speculating has been rife surrounding the American's future, having previously admitted that he could hang up the gloves. On a recent episode of Brian Scott podcast, Wilder opened up on his thinking and the eye-raising technique he could use. He said, quote, "I'm thinking about doing ayahuasca, I think it's called." He said, "That's going to be my decision-making process. Boxing put a bad taste because of what it's done to me. It's dangerous, politics, cheating. I still have love for the sport, though." Okay. Back in December, Wilder claimed that he had achieved everything that he wanted in boxing, increasing chatter about his potential retirement. And he went on to say, it's mixed feelings because ultimately I have accomplished all my goals in the sport. I told my daughter when she was 1 year old that I'd become champion and I would be able to support her beyond her belief. Wilder told Kevin Hart on an episode of Cold as Balls. He said, "I've done that. There's a lot of things that I've accomplished that I feel that I have to prove it, that I feel I have to prove to anyone because I've already proven it to myself. Should I push forward? Should I go one more time, or should I just retire, focus on the other things that I already have other than that I want to get into?" Okay. Let me stop there, man. Psychedelic potion. I don't really know what to make of that. I think if you have to take something to make you decide, that's already a bad sign. You know, like either you want to or you don't. I think the best thing to do to make a decision like that is to make it sober. Okay? You know, it looks bad, okay? Because it just shows you, though, what a person deals with or what a person runs to when something didn't go a person's way. And this could be residual effects. This could, from the violence, the damage, the brutality that he suffered from those two losses. And if you notice here, he talks about, cheating in the sport of boxing and stuff like that, and that's still something that I believe that he has to believe, but I don't know what else he could have gathered up, because he mentioned cheating again, the word cheating, which implies that Tyson Fury some way cheated him. Maybe he's talking about the referee giving him long count, and you heard that shit again and again and again, and then the Wilder guys and whoever, ran to that narrative. Oh, well, he got this time, and no, he didn't do his fucking job. He knew to go to the neutral corner, which he did not do. So he stopped the count. And him saying that, hey, I have to take a potion if I decide, just fucking retire. Because at this point, like, I didn't want Wilder to retire, but if he has to go and take drugs to retire, that means you have problems dealing with reality. Because if you can't soberly make a decision, okay? Like, okay, here's the thing. That's just like me saying, I don't know if I should go out with this chick tonight. Let me decide by getting drunk. Then I'll make a decision. Okay, that's not a sober decision. That's not a truthful decision. If you can't think soberly and clearly with your mind, either something's really wrong or you don't know how to deal with certain decisions, and that's bad, and him saying that I accomplished everything in the sport. No, you supposed to have been one face, one champion, one name. Even Charles Martin, that just recently got knocked out by the guy he knocked out twice, Luis Ortiz, still wants to go at it again. He doesn't have to smoke a blunt and tell you that. Maybe he did smoke a blunt because the man that walks the earth like a god, that's what he does. He says, I smoke weed, bitch. I smoke weed. But he didn't have to go do something like a papaya or some kind of... Psychedelic drugs are dangerous. It kind of sounds like some Mike Tyson shit, really, to me. But like, okay. It would be different if he decided to fight. And then I'm going to take this drug to put me mentally where I think it should or could take me. Because I decided to do something that I know that's already brutal, that I know that's already dangerous, that I feel that it's a cheating or dirty sport. That would be different. But no, he's just trying to make a decision if he's going to fight or not. It makes no sense to me for him to do a drug to make him decide. And I know certain, you could ask Mike Tyson, because I think Mike Tyson's done it all as far as those type of drugs, like smoking the toad and shrooms and stuff like that. That's right around the same, that's a mind-altering drug. I don't want anything like that. You know what I mean? I don't want something to the point where I have to see shit, feel shit, hallucinations. I don't want that. Because if I have to see that, or I'm taking that to see a certain thing or to feel a certain thing, that means something's uncomfortable in this realm that we're in. So him saying that, I don't know. You can only assume that the beatings that he took resorted to drugs. Because ultimately, those are drugs that he's taking. And he wants to take these drugs. It ain't like stem cell research and no shit like that. No, he wants to take these drugs to see if he wants to fight or not. And why would you make a decision? Okay, I want you to hear me out, people. Why would you make a decision on something that you're temporarily doing unless you plan on doing that shit over and over and over again, which is also very dangerous. So you're messing with your mind. Somebody that speak it, believe it, receive it. Why would you? That goes against that. Okay, so with him thinking that, that's dangerous. I wish him well. I hope he's careful with whatever he does, and I hope he's with someone that knows what the hell they're doing if he's going to go that way with that route. He needs to call Mike. But anyway, that's my counterpunch on it. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.